We are back on Fight News Now, and it's time for The Shift as we start out with a look at The Hobbit, the Battle of Five Armies, which is out in theaters on December the 17th and concludes the 9-hour adaptation of one single book.
Thorin, you gave a promise.
You brought upon them only ruin and death.
You've won the mountain, is that not enough?
Now, we defend it.
The Battle of the Five Armies is really the first conflict in the War of the Ring.
Middle-earth seems to be just beginning to rumble and tumble a little bit, and things seem to be changing, perhaps not for the better, and there are forces at work. And Gandalf, in the course of The Hobbit, discovers what those forces are and takes action.
When faced with death, what can anyone do? Bilbo knows there's no glory in either killing or dying in violence, but he has seen that sometimes, in his experience, it's been necessary. But he would never, ever have the attitude towards war, for instance, that the dwarves have. Bilbo wants to avoid war at all costs.
It's about proving that you don't have to seem heroic. Heroic actions can come from small people.
Will you have peace or war?
When did we allow evil to become more powerful than us? The good is an incredibly powerful force, but we allow it to be overpowered by evil.
I will have war.
These 6 films have been enjoyed all over the world by people of all ages.
You have but one question to answer. How shall this day end?
Once again, The Hobbit, the Battle of Five Armies, is out December the 17th, and we now transition over to Corey Taylor of Slipknot, who is the subject of the latest edition of Fight+Music, as he chats his love for professional wrestling and the recent debut of Steve Borden, aka Sting, in the WWE.
Dude, I'm telling you, I was so stoked. And the thing is I didn't get to see it live because we were playing a show. And then all of a sudden, my friends are blowing me up on my phone. They're like, dude, you've got to go online. You got to check out the last, 10 minutes of the match. So, and they didn't tell me, thank God. They, no spoilers. So I get online and I'm watching it because obviously I have the network. And then all of a sudden, as soon as I was like, because they've been threatening it for like a year and a half, And I, lit up like I was 12 years old again. I was so stoked that I couldn't even breathe, and I watched it like 4 times. I loved it. I was a kid in a candy store, man.
And for the full interview with Corey Taylor of Slipknot, you'll want to go over to youtube.com/Fight Network for the full conversation. And finally, the time has come for this week's viral video, and we really pride ourselves on finding stupidity on the internet that will leave you speechless, and I feel like even we have outdone ourselves on this one.
My name's Jeff and Bill. I like to party. This is a lemon, these are my eyeballs, and this video is called Lemon Balls. Oh hum, oh hum, oh hum, oh hum.
Open, open, open. Oh!
Ah! 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 Ah!
Get the water, Sam, get water, quick. Open your eyes, open your eyes, open your eyes, open your eyes. Open, 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 just let it in. Dude, this is a terrible idea. What have we done?
Oh man, that was not pretty, man.
When life gives you lemons. And that wraps up this week's show. Thank you to all of you who stopped by and for tuning in. Don't miss the MMA report this Thursday at FightNetwork.com in the podcast section and up on iTunes. On behalf of Robin Black and our whole Fight Network crew, I'm John Pollock, and we'll speak to you next time on Fight News Now.